Hello, lonely and horny man. Today I'm going to tell you about the importance of being different. The importance of being different to understanding female-male choice in general can be complex. But here we will look at a phenomenon that plays an important role in evolutionary psychology. Differentiation. Diversity is fundamentally important for females in every species, and it is the main reason why males of many species are more flamboyant, colorful, and unusual. The different ones are generally more attractive to women, while the normal ones do not attract much attention. The common man statement that decent men are always lonely, where there is a strange man, there are women around him, is a true statement. First of all, what we call the peacock theory should be clearly understood, because women are really attracted to men who are extraordinary, and these men are much more sexually active than the average man. Among men, we can see a constant effort to be different from the norm, and to get rid of the average man. Dressing differently is the most obvious example of this. Successful at this than men who dress ordinary, because they attract women's attention. Men who lack the ability to attract women's attention go unnoticed. In this respect, it is very important to create a positive attention-grabbing style and move forward accordingly. Many men succumb to social pressure and become part of it. Conforming to the herd is sexually punishing. For example, most men prefer to dress very casually because they don't want to take risks and are afraid of dealing with social pressure. Wearing a different piece of jewelry or a colorful coat scares most men because they feel pressured with things like, "Are you a ball? What kind of coat is this? What happened to you? You changed. It doesn't suit you." This pressure is often the handicap of attracting attention, and the pressure increases as you become more visible. Most men would rather disappear into the gray than be subjected to this pressure. But women are attracted to men who break through this pressure and do what they want. In a conservative neighborhood, a man wears earrings, tattoos, or wears colorful clothes, and there is pressure from his family, relatives, friends to dress like a man, or take off that earring. These guys do what they like and start hanging out with lots of girls. This is very common in high school, where the punk kid who hangs out outside the rules and norms can become a non-virgin at the age of 18, while the good straight nerd student can remain a virgin until the age of 27. In this respect, you need to go according to your own will, but don't expect your family, relatives, and environment to support this. When a friend of mine was in high school, he started to color his hair blonde with spray paint. And it was an interesting thing at that time. This guy who had never had a girlfriend found a girlfriend to 3 weeks after he did this. What made me get my first girlfriend in high school was that I did my hair very well at that time, and I went out of the norm and got risky. And as a result, it gave me success. The most important thing about difference is the dose. I am not saying to be very different here. Going and being a freak or a clown is not something I am talking about. I'm not saying to fit in 100% or to go 100% against society. Just to create a different style and behavior. Men should be flamboyant. Before the modern world, men were always flamboyant. In primitive tribes, men used face paint, feathers, colored jewelry, accessories, and many other things. It was all about difference, status, and other things. It had no practical functionality, but it was important to them. Every man wanted to attract the attention women by creating his own style, and thus increase his mating success. The value of the ordinary is zero in the eyes of women. In modern life, it is also good to add a little color to the style, to be stylish and eye-catching. Dressing well, smelling good, and being in good spirits greatly increases the chance of being noticed by women. In this respect, if you really don't want to look ordinary, run down, and mediocre, you have to be flamboyant and self-confident. The environment will not comment positively on you. That's the point. Otherwise, everyone would be different. The herd usually creates social pressure and melts ordinary individuals into itself, turning them into brainless sheep. What I have witnessed the most is that women don't care about the ordinary man, but wherever there is a strange man, girls are crazy about them. These guys are different, fun, and don't care about social pressure. For example, the ordinary guy succumbs to social pressure. Even when sitting with a girl, he can't be comfortable. Whereas the other guys are cheeky and don't give a shit about anything. He's laid back and the chicks hang out with him. These guys score much higher than the average guy. If you can't cope with social pressure, if the attention you get bothers you, then this job is not for you. You will continue to be ordinary, but if you want a much more active, love life, then add some valuable to yourself.